Hey, what's up? Haven't been live in a while. Thought I would come to you guys live while I'm on a little R&R, a little rest and relaxation. I'm actually, as you can see, out in the woods, and the leaves are turning. It's my favorite time of year, and I am in Fall Creek Falls State Park in Tennessee on the Cumberland Plateau. It's in Middle Tennessee, to the east a little bit, right before you get to the Smoky Mountains. So a little bit different experience than the mountains experience, but we have a little lake back there. I got a cabin on the lake, and grew up not too far from here. Actually, grew up as a kid coming here on family vacation, so I'm back here visiting family. And I thought I'd just come to you guys live simply because I wanted to just share with you a little bit of this beautiful experience of being out in the woods, pretty much alone, except for some squirrels, birds, and some crows. Are crows birds? I don't know. What's the difference in a crow and a raven? It's something else I want to know. We call them crows. I think in England they call them ravens. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Edgar Allan Poe called them ravens. So I'm not sure if they're the same thing. But anyway, I wanted to talk a little bit, very briefly, about the difference in basically communing with nature in different places. Because this particular weekend that I'm recording this upcoming weekend, is going to premiere the second of our two-part series in Patagonia, Argentina, the Route of the Seven Lakes. We took a road trip. And in the first one, which premiered last season, it rained. Mother Nature did not cooperate. It was cold. I was like, what am I doing here? And we had to, really just make decisions on the fly. And we ended up, doing a chocolate tasting tour, beer tasting, focuses a lot on the food. The second episode, the weather cleared. It got beautiful like it is here in Tennessee today. And we had just a wonderful experience. But the differences in where you travel matters when you're communing with nature. Of course, there are similarities. Fresh air, the ability to have some solitude, to be able to center yourself, and again, commune with Mother Nature. But it does matter where you are, whether you're in the desert of Moab, Utah, or whether you're in South America in Patagonia, with the mountains, snow-capped mountains in the distance, or whether you're here in Tennessee with the leaves turning. Um, and I've been to so many beautiful places. The fjords of Norway come to mind. Iceland, this just very surreal, volcanic looking experience, was just so surreal. And then one I'll never forget, of course, was just 3 days, but we were deep, pretty deep, in the Amazon at Tres Fronteiras, where Brazil, Peru, and Colombia all come together at a point. And we only had a limited amount of electricity, and we had to hike. And I was thinking about that because, why does place matter? I was putting my hands on a tree earlier. I was like, that's something I wouldn't do in the Amazon. 'Cause they're like, do not touch anything. It could kill you. There's spiders, rashes, things. It could just and you're so far away from medical treatment. And so you're literally just walking through the Amazon saying, don't touch that, don't touch that, you know? And a little bit different experience here because medical care is just right over there. It's not that far. And I have a cell signal. So, but it does matter. If you think about just, 150 years ago, maybe 200 years ago in this area, people lived off the land. They had to know how to survive under these conditions, which is a skill that we lost as as civilization progressed. And then as we found out during the pandemic, these are some skills that, some of us wish we had back. So, and we can learn again. The other reason I think it's important to commune with nature, no matter where you are, it makes you more environmentally friendly when you go back and live your life. For example, because I've developed an appreciation of nature, even though I grew up on a farm, later in life, traveling is where I developed this appreciation of, preserving, our environment and our natural resources as much as possible. Snorkeling in Indonesia is another example of just the awareness of the plastics all around us and how they don't go away and they seep into the environment and they ruin everything of nature. And so I was here at our cabin and I looked down and I saw like a styrofoam cup and a plastic lid, and it's just like bummed me out. And so, it just redoubles my efforts when I go back to New York and I'm out grocery shopping or for anything really. It's just, say no to the plastic bag, bring my own bag. If someone's offering, some food and it's in plastic container versus food that's in a cardboard container or another container that's a bit more eco-friendly, I'll go with the more eco-friendly container. Even if it's a few cents more, it's worth it to me. I just recently started composting as well, which is another thing that you can do pretty easily. There's so many steps you can make, and it's a journey. You know, you're not going to be perfect. There's no way to be perfect. You don't need to be guilted or beat up into it. You need to really just try to find it yourself. And one way to do that is to come out into nature, and you'll be motivated to really make those choices, I think. So I invite you, man, if you haven't been out in the fall, pumpkin picking, apple picking, all those stereotypical things, man, get out and do it wherever you are. And if you're traveling, and there's some beautiful nature around, I hope you can really get out and enjoy that. Even though we don't feature it on the show a ton, we're a bit more culture and urban exploration, I guess, but and giving back as well. We're a bit more into the people, I guess, than the physical place, but it is something I enjoy, and I hope you can get out there and do it. All right, I'm going to say goodbye. Hope you like this second episode of Patagonia. If you do, please comment. Don't forget to subscribe. New videos will be coming out here, and don't forget to check out our sister channel, Raw Travel Plus, where there's a lot of good content there from past seasons put together in a very different type of format. So check it out, Raw Travel Plus. Thanks, guys.